Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in the borough of Queens, New York, to Fred and Mary Trump. He was the fourth child in the family and showed an extraordinary enthusiasm for entrepreneurship from his childhood. His father, Fred Trump, was a successful real estate developer and builder in New York City. And from childhood, Donald participated in his father's construction projects, which shaped his understanding of business. Even at a young age, Donald showed his commercial talent by selling candy in the schoolyard and getting lucrative deals. As a young boy, he was educated at Bones High School, and in high school he went to New York's Military High School, where he developed his leadership skills. After graduation, Trump attended Fordham University and then transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned a bachelor's degree in economics. He was active in student life and showed an interest in business and real estate. After graduation, Trump joined his father at his company, Elizabeth Trump and Son, where he began his career in real estate under his father's guidance. He quickly learned the basics of business and began to aggressively expand the family's business. In 1971, after his father's death, Trump took over the company and renamed it the Trump Organization. While his father focused on real estate in the Queens area, Trump dreamed of conquering Manhattan. In the early 1970s, he purchased several properties in crumbling Manhattan neighborhoods and turned them into successful real estate projects, demonstrating his unique talent in business and ability to see potential where others saw only problems. This period was the starting point of his successful real estate and business career and laid the foundation for his future accomplishments. After renaming the company the Trump Organization in the early 1970s, Donald Trump began to aggressively expand his business. His ambitions knew no bounds, and he sought to create the most prestigious and luxurious real estate properties. One of the most famous projects realized by Trump was the Trump Tower skyscraper on Fifth Avenue in New York City, which was completed in 1983. This skyscraper became a symbol of luxury and status and was home to many offices, stores, and luxury apartments. Trump Tower immediately caught the public's attention and solidified Trump's position as an influential real estate developer. Another landmark project was the Trump Taj Mahal Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, which opened in 1990. This huge complex was one of the largest casinos in the world at the time and became a symbol of luxury and entertainment on the East Coast of the United States. However, despite the impressive investment, the Trump Taj Mahal ran into financial difficulties and was forced to declare bankruptcy in 1991. Despite the setbacks, Trump continued to grow his business by investing in various industries, including real estate, entertainment, and hospitality. His company came to own and manage numerous real estate properties around the world, from New York City to Hollywood and beyond. In addition to real estate, Trump has also expanded his business into other areas, including hospitality, golf, and entertainment. His brand has become synonymous with luxury and success, and his name has become associated with prominent projects around the world. One of the most prominent moments in Donald Trump's career was his television success with the show The Apprentice, which first aired in January 2004. In this show, Trump played the role of a charismatic and strict business tycoon who would choose one of the contestants to be his assistant on real-life business projects. The Apprentice became an instant hit and gained a wide audience, drawing viewers in with its exciting tasks and dramatic moments in the decision-making process. The show not only solidified Trump's position as a media figure, but also brought him new fans and supporters. One of the most famous moments from The Apprentice was a phrase that Trump often uttered when he fired contestants: "You're fired." The phrase became his catchphrase of sorts and became widely used in memes and jokes. Thanks to The Apprentice, Trump became a dominant figure not only in the business world, but also in the entertainment world, garnering attention and respect as a successful entrepreneur and television personality. This period in his career was a watershed and brought him even more fame and recognition. Donald Trump's political career began in 2015, when he announced his candidacy for the Republican Party's nomination for the U.S. presidency. His campaign was launched with a promise to make America great again, and the issue of immigration, trade, and economic development became the central themes of his program. Trump campaigned aggressively, utilizing his extensive experience in media and public speaking. His style was controversial and often controversial, but he also attracted many supporters with his promises to bring fundamental changes to the U.S. political system and protect the interests of ordinary Americans. Although many political analysts and experts doubted his chances of winning, Trump was able to overcome many obstacles and win the 2016 presidential election, beating experienced politicians and candidates. After winning the 2016 U.S. presidential election, Donald Trump became the 45th President of the United States of America. His presidency has had a profound impact on American politics and society, capturing the attention of both national and global audiences. One of Trump's first and most important accomplishments as president was the passage of tax reform in 2017, which lowered taxes for many Americans and corporations. This decision was widely applauded in business circles and among conservatives, but drew criticism from Democrats and progressive activists. Another significant event of his presidency was the introduction of several immigration reform measures, including the construction of a wall on the border with Mexico and a ban on entry for citizens of some predominantly Muslim countries. These actions sparked fierce debate in the public and political arena, dividing the country into supporters and opponents. Also noteworthy is his active policy on international relations, including renegotiating free trade agreements, withdrawing troops from some parts of the world, and revising his strategy toward countries such as China and Russia. His approach has been controversial and divisive on both the domestic and world stage. One of the most contested points of his presidency has been his attitude towards freedom of the press and related conflicts with journalists and the media. Trump often spoke negatively about certain publications and journalists, calling them fake news and enemies of the people, which raised concerns for free speech and the press. During his presidency, Donald Trump faced many challenges and scandals that often drew public and media attention. One of the most significant was the investigation into Trump and his campaign's alleged ties to Russia during the 2016 presidential campaign. Special Prosecutor Robert Mueller's investigation lasted for several years and sparked much speculation and accusations against Trump and his administration. However, the investigation found no direct evidence of collusion between Trump and Russia. Another challenge for Trump was the impeachment process launched in 2019 by the House of Representatives, after allegations of abuse of power and misappropriation of military funds for personal interests were revealed. However, the Senate acquitted Trump in that process. Also noteworthy are his strained relations with some key U.S. allies, as well as his active conflicts with opposition politicians at home. His controversial statements and decisions caused a lot of protests and criticism from the opposition and some members of his party. In 2020, Trump lost the presidential election to Joe Biden. He did not admit defeat and accused the Democrats of vote rigging. His supporters stormed the Capitol on January 6, 2021, one of the most dramatic events in American history. After completing his presidential term in 2021, Donald Trump has left an indelible mark on American politics and society. One of the key elements of Trump's legacy is his influence on the Republican Party and the conservative movement as a whole. He attracted a wide audience of supporters who shared his views on immigration, trade, tax policy, and other key issues. These supporters remain active in politics and may continue to influence the development of the conservative movement in the future. Thus, Donald Trump's legacy and future remain a topic of debate and interest both inside and outside the United States. His administration has had a significant impact on the political landscape of the world, and its effects will continue to be felt for years to come. Don't miss out on new videos and unique content. Subscribe to our channel today.